What is up, everyone? It's Jordan here again today. I kind of had a mind fuzz, like a little mind blocker of an idea to do for a video today, and I just decided to do something a little bit different. So today we have my car, and we are going to do 5 things that I hate about my 2016 Mustang GT. Now, I've owned the car for almost a year now. I bought it in mid-December of last year, 2015. And it is October 2016 this year. So coming up on a year, I put 20,000 miles on it. I've gone through 3 sets of tires and I think 3 oil changes. So the car has run its course. I've lived with it, gone to school, gone to work, and just driven around with it for about a year now. And there are things that I've picked up that I don't like about the car. All right, now the first thing is it's kind of meticulous, but if you're spending $45,000 on a car, you kind of want the car to be damn near perfect because of, you know, it's a decent amount of money that you're spending on a car. And I want to say this is just a general American built thing because it's Ford, but the problem I have on the exterior is the lines don't meet up. As you can see, the lines are skinny down here and they just get a lot wider up top. I don't know if we can focus in and see that. So basically what I'm saying is the car body lines don't meet up very well. Now the second thing that I do not like that came with the Ford Mustang, stock, came from the factory, is the Pirelli P0s that came for the tires. Now I went around, and like I said, I went through 3 sets of tires. I switched them all to Bridgestone Potenzas SO4 pole positions. They have a way better tread wear. They're honestly stickier even though they have a higher tread wear. And they last longer. They have a thicker sidewall. In my opinion, is a better tire for cheaper. The stock tires that came with the Mustang are the P0s. And I went through 2 sets of those before I went to the Bridgestone Potenzas. Now the next thing that I don't like about the Ford Mustang is their touchscreen. The Bluetooth connection to your iPhone. When you connect your iPhone to the Bluetooth system, it pairs up and it works 95% of the time. That other 5%, it'll cut out, it'll disconnect, and it won't reconnect, and it'll go straight to satellite radio. And in my opinion, that is really annoying and something that they should have tweaked and just invested a little bit more time into. So the fourth thing that I thought was kind of a cheap material factor was when Ford put in the seat belt. Just put the seat belt down here. They put the seat belt loop, the loops that hold in the seat belt here. They have pins right here that connect the seat belts. Now you pull it open, you pop it off, so that somebody can sit back here and they don't have to go through the seatbelt, which is fine. But when I pull it off, the pin starts to pull out. Now, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's starting to show the inside of the seat, like the upholstery's coming off with the pin. So it's like yanking it out almost. And I think that's just like kind of a cheap design. I think they should have done some kind of circular insert and sewed it into the seat, so it's metal on metal instead of like a clasp holding onto the leather seat. And for practicality, for someone that has a kid that goes in the back seat and they need to take off the seatbelt frequently, I think that will get just eventually torn off and worn out, which is a really horrible thing, considering that's your seat and it's the first thing you see when you get into the vehicle. Now, the car is so good that it's hard to really come up with 5 things that don't sound just like you're crazy and that are just super meticulous. But there is one last thing that I think Ford could have redone, and that is when you get the leather seats, and leather seats come with a cooling feature and a heating feature in the seats, which is like awesome. The heated seats get hot enough, they're really good. The cooled seats are not what I would want and not what I expected. When you put on the cooled seat part down here, this guy, right? That guy cools down. Let's just get out of here first. That guy cools down the actual seat, like the bottom part, so your butt gets cold. Now, I guess if you have a sweaty ass, then it's fine, but me personally, I want my back to cool down, not my ass. So the cooling seat part just makes you feel like you pissed yourself, and it's been sitting there for like a half an hour. I would rather the back part get cool rather than the seat. And that's the fifth thing, and it seems small and it seems weird and really kind of random, but that is one more thing that I thought Ford could have built a little bit better. Now, yes, I did name off 5 things that I really don't, I wouldn't necessarily say hate, but 5 things that I don't like about my 2016 Mustang GT. But all in all, it's a really good car. It's really practical. It fits who I need to fit in the car. It gets, you know, all right gas mileage around town. It has a bunch of power. It's really fun, brakes really well, handles really well. And that's a whole different class, is talking about performance. But all in all, the car does what it needs to do. For the price, I think it's a lot of horsepower. But that was just some of the things that I thought Ford could have improved with fitting pieces together and using different material and designing a couple things differently. So subscribe to me if you want to see more videos about the Mustang and just what I do in my daily life. Subscribe, like the video, check out my other videos, comment if you guys want to see more of the Stang.